Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on the news today we have sex, we have lies, and we have a Yeti.
Welcome back, guys. This is Six World Radio, and this is the news. On our first news, somebody found a Yeti.
Amidst a devastating snowstorm came a creature that was raised and educated by the woods. It took pictures of itself, stalking the streets in the night, and uploaded them to Twitter.
The first sighting of the Yeti came at around 11 p.m. Eastern on Monday evening, and the beast has subsequently posted more pictures of itself. The creature has declined to reveal its true identity, however.
I would too if I was dressed up like a Yeti.
But it gave out its Twitter handle.
I would do that too.
Back home, All India Bakchod did its first ever high-profile roast this week, and it trended all over social media.
Yeah, because nothing is funnier than Ranveer Singh on all fours, begging to be dry humped by Karan Johar.
AIB is a politically correct comedy group.
What? How?
They have a normal guy, a tall guy, a fat guy, and a Rajinikanth lookalike.
That's racist, but pretty darn accurate.
They roasted Ranveer Singh, Arjun Kapoor, but it can be more accurately described as a coming out party of Karan Johar.
Let me call him. That's my position, Ranveer.
Catch it, guys. It's funny.
Have you ever wanted to put stars on your feet? No? Well, it looks like you might just be able to. Studio Swine's architect, Asusa Murakami and Alexander Groves have designed a pair of shoes modeled on real meteorites.
The duo was admitted to the vault of London's Natural History Museum. There they used 3D scanners to create some models of meteorites. These scans then formed the basis for the 3D modeling of the shoes.
If you want a pair though, you might have to get to a museum and start scanning. This project was one-off concept created by Microsoft to promote its Surface Pro 3.
Microsoft. Comcast, an internet company's customer, opened her monthly bill and discovered that it was addressed to one asshole Brown.
Apparently, this particular alleged asshole Brown's bill happened to be overdue, which might explain Comcast reps' dislike for them.
Comcast has apologized to the customer for this completely unacceptable and inappropriate name change, and also says that they have zero tolerance for this type of disrespectful behavior.
Come on, give her free internet at least. Everybody deserves free internet after being called an asswipe.
Asshole.
Yeah, douchebag.
Asshole.
Yeah, fucked up dingo.
Asshole.
Moving on. Tesco, a soft drink manufacturer, has recalled one of its own brand Scotch drinks after customers complained of a disgusting smell and some children were reportedly left vomiting.
The supermarket said it had withdrawn the Tesco no added sugar, double concentrated, apple and blackcurrant, 750 ml and 1.5 litre products. A flavor additive was added in error to the squash, but Tesco said it posed no food security risk.
Let's check a review. I bought 2 bottles of this squash over a week to a fortnight ago. We opened one, it smelled absolutely disgusting. The only way to describe the smell was that it had been mixed with used toilet water. Ugh. Let's check another one. Claire Davies 85 said, had this other day. The smell was horrendous but drank it anyways. As I thought they had just changed it. Since then, both my daughter and partner have had bad bellies.
Let me take one. Swilly 26 wrote, I gave this to my son on Sunday, and then Sunday night he was sick. He had some more today and has been sick again. It smells bad, why are they drinking it?
I don't know. A message on Tesco website said, sorry, this product is currently not available.
Thank God for that.
Our next article comes from Down Under. This Valentine's Day, Australia-based low-cost airline Jetstar Airways is offering an escape and a chance to find love at the same time.
The airline has teamed up with Feng Shui master David Tong to launch a campaign that is called Love is in the Zodiac Pair. Travelers logging onto the website complete a simple form that asks for their relationship status and birthday. A personalized Feng Shui report is generated indicating compatible zodiac signs, best in-flight seats, travel destinations and activities. For those born in the year of the horse, for example, the best match is someone born in the year of the goat. Jetstar asked its customers in its contest announcement, will hearts rejoice or break this Lunar New Year?
What is really sad is, in the first 7 hours of the campaign's launch, the site had already received 5,000 applications. And in the story, right out of Mission Impossible or James Bond, a US scientist turned sides and offered to build a nuclear weapon for Venezuela.
In audio recordings played Wednesday in the United States District Court in Albuquerque, Pedro Leonardo Mascheroni tells an agent posing as a Venezuelan official that the bombs would prevent the United States from invading the socialist South American country. Mascaroni said his New York bomb wouldn't kill anyone, but would disable the city's electrical system and help Venezuela become a nuclear superpower.
It wouldn't kill anyone. Famous last words. Thankfully, this 79-year-old was smart enough to sell his secrets to an undercover FBI agent posing as a Venezuelan officer, and has been sentenced to 5 years in federal prison.
In news from our very own subcontinent, Bangladeshi government has cut power to their opposition leader's office.
In an absolutely democratic move, Bangladeshi authorities on Saturday cut power to the opposition leader's Khalida Zia's office in an apparent bid to force her to call off a crippling anti-government transport blockade.
Local television showed footage of a technician from a state-run power utility climbing a ladder and cutting the line outside Zia's office.
The technician told reporters, "We got permission from the police to cut the power line." What a helpful guy.
Shamsuddin Deedar, a spokesman for Zia's Bangladeshi Nationalist Party, told AFP that the 69-year-old leader was shocked and surprised by the move.
On some older news, Greenpeace destroys one of the wonders of the world.
20 Greenpeace activists illegally entered a fragile UNESCO World Heritage Site, which is home to ancient geoglyphs, hiking through the desert to one of the most famous etchings, a large stylized hummingbird. The activists laid out yellow cloth letters spelling out, "Time for change, the future is renewable."
The past isn't. Authorities fear the activists may have caused irreparable damage to the site. The country's deputy culture minister, Luis Jaime Castillo, decried the activists as irresponsible and childish, calling their act a true slap in the face of everything Peruvians consider sacred.
She goes on to say, "You walk there and the footprint is going to register for hundreds of thousands of years. And the line that Greenpeace has destroyed is the most visible and most recognized of all."
The etchings crashed into the dark ground are 1500 to 2000 years old. Greenpeace director has appeared in the Peruvian court recently. Goddamn hippies!
Let's go back down under. The Australian, Australia's largest selling newspaper, has come under heavy criticism over its obituary of the nation's most famous author.
Colleen McGello, Australia's best-selling author, was a charmer, the obituary began. Plain of features and certainly overweight, she was nevertheless a woman of wit and warmth. What? That's like saying Amitabh Bachchan is a tall guy with a deep voice.
Or saying Honey Singh is an idiot with lewd lyrics. Anyways, soon the whole thing started trending worldwide, and even the Washington Post responded with, "I did not realize that was how we were doing obituary leads now. Now that I know, here are some obituaries from men. Updated lest we fall behind the new standard, Teddy Roosevelt. Resembling a fat walrus with little spectacles, he was nevertheless president at one point or the other."
Well done, Washington Post. Let's bring it back home. AP's Dheer Singh Biduri has a beagle named Sheru, which he has trained to be a broom-carrying mascot.
The Times of India reported, the dog led the way, a broom firmly between his teeth, as the former BJP member campaigned for his new party.
I mean, the dog deserves a treat. Back to Australia, an Australian Open. Annie Murray's fiancé Kim Sears is a potty mouth.
Kim Sears was caught on camera apparently swearing that Murray's opponent during a semi-final in the Australian Open. What did she say? Lip reader suggested that she shouted out, "Fucking having that you check fucking fuck."
That makes no sense. Annie Murray had apologized for her after his match, but she wasn't the least bit ruffled. On the final, she came out wearing a parental advisory explicit content t-shirt, and she looked hot wearing it. Burn.
On other news, PirateBay is back!
Fucking downloader. Yes, after 2 months of absence from the internet, PirateBay has returned with a logo of a phoenix rising from the ashes.
But that's not all. In an attempt to make managing it easier, the return PirateBay is much lighter than the previous editions, with long-standing moderators and administrators scrapped from the project.
According to Torrent Freak, key staff have criticized this decision and said that they'll be starting up a rival PirateBay site, the old one.
So now we'll have 2 PirateBays.
Well done, powers that be.
Our last news article comes from right here in Delhi.
And let's get one thing straight. We Indians have Bollywooded our movies, our cricket, and even our kabaddi. So what took us so long to Bollywood our politics?
AP's decided the best way to get votes is to dance into people's hearts with flash mobs. Is it working?
Watch the video and decide for yourself. I am Ishaan Lalit.
And I'm Karthik Lalit. Please subscribe to our channel and send in your inputs to our Twitter handles.
And let me ask you, how would you sell your state secrets?
And in a story right out of Mission Impossible or James Bond, a US scientist turned sides and offered to build a nuclear weapon for Venezuela. In audio recordings played Wednesday in the United States District Court now.
No, do the whole fucking thing. You just can't get going.
Petroleum adamasculine.
I'll just stand there, man. And then
Let me stop laughing.